All right then. So I'm back with the Wizard. With Baccarat Win Pro. Obviously, I started the recorder a little later than usual, so I didn't put the I didn't show the session. So that's all up here at the top. I mean, between the cards and the money. Right here, so it tells you that it's whatever, Sunday the 30th, blah 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 blah, and in due course you'll see the shoe number. But anyway, we'll just play a couple of shoes, or less if necessary. I just had a good blackjack session, which was nice. That's a double for the tie. That's 51 second. That's a repeat. 1-2 second, and we're out of that one with a little bit of money. And yeah, the rule basically is if the bet is 100 or more, then you need 100 reward, if you like, for the turnaround. If it's less than 100, then you need 75. That's how it is. Anyway, that was a winner. +1 for the win. 51 second. 2-3 third, 5-3 drop, 6-3, 6-3 it is, 1-2-3, 3-4, 1-2-3-4, and we're out there. Back to the min. Yeah, the rule with the down is if the downwind, it sounds like downwind, doesn't it? But if you're in down mode and the win is 100, because the minimum bet in the down is 100, so if it's only 100, then don't take it off you've got the down and out. I guess this is kind of like, did I say down? I should have said drop. Let me start again here. If you're in drop mode and the drop bet is 100 and you win it, don't take it off the down. If it's more than 100, then do take it off the down, and all of it, not just, just watch what I'm doing is all I can say. Where the hell am I? I think we just made it, didn't we? Oh no, I guess that's a double for the tie. +1 for the win. +1 for the win. Let's try again. 2-3 third. 5-3 drop. 6-3. Okay, so that was a drop of 100, so I'm still betting 6-3, so I ignored that that win. So 6-3. After the tie, we're not going to go 6-6 because that's silly. It's going to be 6-7, so that's slightly more than double. And now it's 13-15. And the rounding up is simply because the chip sizes have changed. So 13-15, and we're out of that. And see, I mean, none of these patterns are unusual. You don't always see a shoe with this much activity back and forth, but it's not uncommon. And we're 10-1, 11 lost. So we're behind in terms of wins versus losses, but we're ahead cash-wise, and that's really what we're about. +1 for the win. +1 for the win. We repeat that. And so we're out of trouble there. +1 for the win. 51 second. Repeat it. Double it for the tie. No more doubles. and we're out, meaning back to the minimum. Double for the loss. 1, 2, third, and we're out of it. So as soon as you turn around, you go back to the minimum. Okay, so that's 1, 2, third again, and we're out. That was a +1. +1 for the win. Repeat it. So now we're on 2, 3, third, and we're out. Excuse me. God, it's so weird. We had temperatures of 85 degrees just a couple of days ago, 3 days ago I think, and now it's 61. Bloody freezing. What the hell was that? That's 1, 2. Third. And again we're out. Back to the min. +1. 51 second. Repeat. 1, 2 second. 3, 4 third. And there we are. Yeah, you got so many of these strategies on YouTube. Well, not that many strategies actually. I mean, there's this guy Greg who does roulette strategies. Pretty much everybody else just bets randomly. Sometimes just one bet at a time. It's just peculiar. It's just bizarre. But hey, you know, they can do whatever they want. They've got, if the audience loves it. Okay, so that's we've fallen behind on wins versus losses. So now we're at 1, 2, and now we're dead even. But still, we've got 2,100 in the tank, you know. So I really don't get how anybody can struggle with this. But you know, I'm just used to it, I guess, because I've been using it for years. But and yes, I shouldn't be rich, but I always had a bankroll problem, you know, because I recognised that I needed a huge amount of money. So what I had to do was reduce my bets. So I mean, I basically, when I was sports betting, my minimum was $1, and if I was playing in the casinos at blackjack, my minimum was, I think we finally were pushed up to 3 minimum. But you don't make your money with the little bets. That's the thing, you know. It's when you start getting pressured, challenged, if you like, and you start rounding bets up in increments of 100 and then 500 and then 1,000. That's where you make your profits. So what am I at now? So now we're at 2, 3 third. Yeah, we had this as a little bumpy bit at the beginning of the shoe, but now it's been pretty nice to us. And we're still 28 to 28, you know, so it's an even shoe, in fact. Double for the tie. Add 1 for the win. That time we're going to call that 1, 2 second. 3, 4 third. Yeah, it's an even tempered shoe, this one. Back to the min. +1 for the win. 51 second. 2, 3 third. Yeah, and I watched somebody doing the, oh, what was it, Brandon O'Brien, I think, doing a sort of bet the last. And that's an absolute disaster. You know, if you get sort of like the ping pong effect, the sort of chop, the one win, one loss, one win, one loss, one win, one loss. That's what I'm trying to describe. And it killed him, it absolutely killed him. But I mean, it's so daft. The avant-dernier, which is the French thing about where you bet on the win before last, that I get, because it does get caught in chops, but as soon as there's streaks in either direction, it catches whichever one is in force at a given time, a mean streak or a kind streak. I suppose I say up streak, down streak, plus streak, minus streak. Semantics, doesn't matter. Alright, so now we're back to, I think we're back to the minimum. Yes, we are. And we're running out of shoe, actually. +1 for the win. Double for the tie because it's 100 or less. 1, 2. Second. That's good enough. Add 1 for the win. +1. I like that one. That was a nice shoe. 37 to 33 in the end. So, that was pleasant, and I'll do another shoe now. Oh, stop it. No roll over there, I don't think. Okay, so this time you get to see the session doodly thingamy jigamy pop. Okay, double for the loss. Repeat. 51 second. Repeat. And there we have it. We're out with 175. So, because before the bet was 100 and the win was 75, so that wasn't good enough. That's another repeat. Now 51 second. 2, 3 third. That's as far as we go. 5, 3 drop. 6, 3. 6, 3 it is. 3, 4. Oh dear, Alexa, stop. And I really should drink more water. Did I say 7, 8? I think it's 7, 8. Is it 7, 8? Yeah, it is. Now it's 15, 16. I don't like that. Oh, I like it a bit better now. 7 wins, 9 losses, 450 in the Tigers' tank. Double for the loss. 1, 2 third. 3, 2 drop. 3, 2 it is. 1, 2. 3, 4 second. Ouch. 7, 8 third. Well, this is a nasty one. This is not as friendly as the other one. 15, 8. And I think we'll call that a drop of 500. So we'll call it 1.5, 1 drop. Okay, well 1-1 is the bet, but we're going to call it 1-1.5 because a no payback turnaround doesn't make any sense. So 1-1.5, and that's good. So, but it's a matter of observation, you know. If you just look at these shoes and look at the patterns, and yeah, I get into trouble once in a while, sometimes really nasty trouble, but it goes away. Okay, we're falling well behind here, so this might be a shoe that we run away from. Me. Was that 1-2? Yeah, so it's already a turnaround, so we just do that again. 3-2, drop. 4-2. 4-2 it is. 2-3, 1, 2, 3. And we're out. See, we're well behind, but the bets aren't big enough to merit a gag, a get up and go, a run away, a DBO, or whatever. So, double for the loss. Repeat that one. That's good enough. And that's another +1. That's a repeat. And that's a 2-3. Oops. I do hate it when it does that. But it must be my fault, mustn't it? 2-3 third. 5-3 drop. 5-3 it is. 8-6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we're at 14-15. If I lose this one, I'm out. I did lose that one. So the rollover is 3, 1.5. And drop a half. Alright, so we're running away from this one. I don't much like running away from shoes, but I'm telling people to do it. So well, there's a difference for me because I'm sort of like I'm recording all these and I'm running them through models and I'm sort of like doing a whole different kind of approach here. I'm not saying that it's any easier for me, I'm just saying that it is different. Okay, so we start a new one here, third shoe. And the down and out is 3, 1.5, and the drop is a half. Okay, we don't double down after ties on drops. So 2.5, 1.5. So that's going to be, I don't think 1, 2 in thousands is justified. So we'll call it 1, 2 in 500s. And now it's 1.5, 2, second. And I think we're out of trouble there. I'll play on with this one. Yeah, I think serious baccarat players have got to get the message with this, and will give it consideration, because a lot of the really serious players, of course, feel very uncomfortable with an opening bet as low as 25. But the thing to keep in mind is you make your money in the big bets. But if you want to take advantage of patterns, then you must fall back to a minimum bet, and you must have the widest possible spread. So that for me, I mean, I'm going from 25 to 50,000, which is, you know, that's 1 to 2,000. So that's a, you know, that's a decent spread. It's not a killer spread. I'd love to go above 50,000. I'd like to be, you know, but that's when the bankroll is much huger. I mean, the model bankroll right now is well above 1.3 million. I can't remember the exact figure now, and I think there've been 1 or 2 crash and burns, big losses, but I don't remember exactly. Anyway, we came out of that, we're back to the minimum, and on we go. So +1 for the win, +1 for the win, repeat that, and we're out. We accepted 75 because the bet was 75. Double for the loss, and again repeat. Okay, 51 second, 2, 3 third, and again we're out. +1 for the win, 51 second, 2, 3 third. Yeah, that's the toughest thing, I think, for the high roller. Oh, what was that? That's the tough thing for the high roller baccarat players. They just don't like the idea of mixing with the hoi polloi at 25 bucks. But if they insist on starting out as Mr. HP, Jason Balky does with his blackjack sessions, starting out at 500, then that's potentially hugely difficult. Because, okay, even if they can go to 100,000, from 500 to 100,000 it's just not, it's not a wide enough spread. It's just not good enough. So now I've lost track. So that's 5-3 and drop. Alright, 5-3 it is. And now it's 2-3. 5-6. And we're out of that one. See, we made 525 on top of the 3,000 that we rolled out, that we needed to turn around from the other shoe, from the gagged shoe. Another +1 coming. Double for the tie. 2, 3 second, and we're out. +1. Two, 3 third. That's good. I hadn't noticed, but we're now ahead, 18 to 12. I like that. I'm in favour of it. 51 second. 2, 3 third. Good. Back to the min. Double for the loss. Repeat. Back to the minimum. Double for the loss. Repeat. Minimum. Oh, okay. That's a +1. Yeah, this damn cheap laptop of mine. It's crashed 3 times today, and it doesn't explain anything. It just freezes. That's it. Another plus, and this is a plus max. And we repeat that. And we go, oh bugger. 3-4, third. 7-4, drop. 5-4. So see, because that was 2, I'm taking that off the down. So that's 5-4 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9-8. Uh-oh. Oh dear. 17, 18. Maybe I'll do that just this once. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that was 3,500 risk to protect our little stash there. Well, it's 4,650, but in that sequence, skirmish, whatever you want to call it, that just ended, it was 1,650. So, you know, I don't think that was a bad deal, honestly. Repeat. Yeah, we're nicely ahead in terms of wins over losses, 31 to 22. So it's a player shoe for sure. One, two. As soon as I open my mouth, what happens? That was a plus, of course, and then 51 second. Repeat it. 1, 2 second. One, 2. No double there. Alright, that's good enough. Boy, we're coming to the end nearly. Didn't realise that. Oh, fiddle. Alright, so I've got to stay with that now. 3, 4. I didn't go to the minimum. Ah. 7, 4, drop. Gonna have to have another shoe, I think. 5, 4. I'm not going to chase the 100. I'm just going to. I try to keep these things below 30 minutes. Although it doesn't much matter because I've learned that the attention span of the average visitor is about 2.5 minutes, which is a little better than the 47 seconds it said on the radio the other day. Anyway, there we are. Save that shoe. I'll just quickly do the paperwork. So we had what do we have? This is 854. And we're looking at 6,500 over 37 and 3,600 over 33. Alexa, 6,500 divided by 37?
6,500 divided by 37 is approximately 175.6757.
3,600 divided by 33?
3,600 divided by 33 is approximately 109.0909.
176 divided by 109?
176 divided by 109 is approximately 1.6147.
161% then, that's good, I like that. Okay. What are you talking about? Ah, come on. Yeah, with this screenshot thing, I think what I do is I touch the thing too quickly. I need to hold it down. You don't need to know about that, though. You don't care, do you? No, of course you don't. Why should you? Skip. Drop. 176. Yeah, the whole point of this exercise that I've been involved in for all these years is that I am not comfortable with the effect that widely available gambling has on non-gamblers amongst us, including most certainly my own family. It isn't that I've lost tons of money over the years, because I haven't, but I have lost tons of time, which has basically meant that yes, I've made less money as a syndicated journalist because I was spending too much time on this work, on this project. I don't have any regrets about that. My late wife might disagree with me if she still had a voice, but I don't have any regrets about that. But it is a fact that you know, there has been cost, you know, to my wife and kids in terms of my attention and the money that I could generate for them and that sort of thing. And I'm not moaning about it. I'm just saying that because now in our society we just accept gambling as being something that everybody does, and it should be available readily to everybody, including kids now on their phones, you know. It's just not right, because so many people are being forced to gamble without any interest in gambling or any wish to place a bet. And so if the playing field can be leveled a little bit by taking away some of the advantage that the casinos derive from people gambling, betting stupidly, dumbly, whatever, then I'll feel that I've done something worthwhile. And it sounds like self-justification, you know, sort of cloaking a gambling obsession in altruism, but it just happens to be true. And the only way that I can prove that is by offering this strategy for free. If I were charging for it, then altruism would be a very difficult thing to claim, or a much more difficult thing to claim, unless of course I was charging money for it and then giving the money away to charities that look after the victims of gambling, not the gamblers themselves, but the peripheral, collateral victims of gambling. Anyway, enough of that. Alexa, 5475 over 19.
5,475 divided by 19 is approximately 288.1579.
6775 over 26. Alexa, 6775 over 26.
6,775 divided by 26 is approximately 260.5769.
288 divided by 261.
288 divided by 261 is approximately 1.1034.
Okay, so that low percentage that we got that time, of course, is because we were getting our asses kicked. 19 wins. 19 wins to, what was it? 26 losses. 288. So that wasn't a good record for us, but at least it was winning more when we won than we lost when we lost, if not by much. We like to see about 125%. That's good. And I looked at Jason Bulkey's Foxwoods blackjack situation, and his average winning bet was 69% of his average losing bet, which of course is why he lost a shitload of money. And pattern betting's was about 193%, which is why it won a shitload of money, in spite of the vast number of losses compared to the number of wins. So, that's what happens. Anyway, next one. I'm well over 30 minutes here. Apologies for that. Okay, number 866. 10425 over 38. And 5375 over 31. Alexa, 10,425 divided by 38.
10,425 divided by 38 is approximately 274.3421.
5,375 divided by 31.
5,375 divided by 31 is approximately 173.3871.
274 divided by 173.
274 divided by 173 is approximately 1.5838.
Okay, so that time we got 158%, and that's rather better, isn't it? So there you have it. Another success. On 58. Alright, happy with that. And I'll just pull up the front page, so to speak. Just the last 30 shoes. 1,149 shoes. And this is 37 minutes coming up to 38, so sorry about that. Anyway, there we are.